DPS TeleClass.
Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to DPS TeleClass. Our Miss is back with a new lesson. Are we ready? Before we begin the lesson, let's read the dua for the knowledge.
قال رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي.
Students, guess what topic we are going to learn today? Yes, we are going to learn about WH questions. So we are going to learn about WH question words, okay? So are we ready to listen? WH question words. Now teacher is going to share the learning intention and the success criteria with the key competency for the lesson. Learning intention for today's lesson. We are learning to identify different use of WH questions in reading, writing and speaking. So WH questions are very important for us, especially to develop these three skills: reading skill, writing skill and your speaking skill. So today you have to give a lot of focus to the lesson. Success criteria. I'll be successful if I can use the WH question words and fill the given questions correctly. So today you will be getting a task where you have to complete 5 questions using the WH question words. So I hope that you can finish this work and be successful. Key competency for this lesson is making meaning. Students will make meaning out of WH question words like who, what, where, how. These things students will use, and then they will know what's the meaning of these words and they make meaning out of these words. Okay? When we talk about WH question words, so many things come up to our mind, right? Have you heard about 5 W's? Yes, you have heard about 5 W's too, right? Do you remember the 5 W's? I think grade 2 also you have somewhat learned about this, right? Yes, what are the 5 W's? What? Yes. Who? When? Where? And why? Excellent. Question word is a function word used to ask a question such as what, which, when, where, who, whom, whose, why, whether, and how. They are sometimes called WH words because in English most of them starts with the WH. Can you see what is only how, right? Is the word that does not start with the letter WH but all other words. Can you see this? Yes. Question words are very important when you read, write, and speak. Understand, students? This is very, very important for us. While we read something, when if we want to ask or clarify more, we need to ask a question, right? So in order to ask a question, we need to know the WH words. And also while you speak or while you write, when you enter a shop, you need to ask some questions, right? If you don't know WH words, it will be hard to deal. So it's very, very important. The main question words. Today we are going to learn the main question words, the meaning of that word, and an example for it. First, let's learn about why we use who. Who is used for a person. If we want to know about a person, like who is your boss? Who is your class teacher? Where? For a place. Where do you hang out at the weekends? Where is your house? Where is my wallet? Where is the water bottle? When? When it talks about time. When is your graduation? When is midterm breaks? When is your birthday? Right? Then we can say the time. When is the party starting? Where is the party? That's the venue, right? Why? The reason. Why do you hate your job? Why did you break my glass? Why do you hate me? Why do you love English? There are so many. So we have to give a reason. Let's see the other four more are there. Let's learn about these four more. Those are what, which, how, and whose. What is asking for information specifying something? Like for example, what is your name? What is the course title that you are doing now? Which is asking about choices or alternatives. Alternative means you got choices. Like which are the best varieties of grapes for long keeping? Which of these books are the best selling books? Oh, which of these fruits are more fresh? How? How is the way something is or the way something happens? How was your holiday? It was fun. It was boring. Okay. How you felt? How are you? I'm fine, right? For example, you can say I'm tired. I feel grumpy. Okay. Sometimes I feel sad. Like when somebody asks about how someone is doing. Like when we ask whose, we are asking who owns something, like whose round is it. For example, sometimes you play cards with your parents, right? Or you play Monopoly or a carom or any game. You can sometimes you get confused and you ask whose round is it? Is it my turn? Whose turn is it? Whose bag is it? Something like this. Okay, students. Now you have understood the 8 normal question words that we use and the meanings of these words and also some samples. Hello kids! Do you know who I am? Students, do you know who this person is? Oh, you know. Yes, it's Peter Pan, right? From the story Peter Pan. Let's practice a quiz on question words with me. So Peter Pan wants to practice these question words with you. Are you ready to practice? Okay, let's see. Total 5 questions will be there, okay? And you give yourself a score if you get it correct. Let's see whether you can get 5 out of 5. This time you're going to challenge yourself. Are we ready? I'm sure you are ready to be challenged with Peter Pan. Question number 1. Which question word is used for asking about time? Is it where, when, how? Excellent. It's when. Are we ready for question number 2? Question number 2. Choose the correct question word. I can't find my glasses. Dash are they? You have got 3 choices. A is what, B is how, and C is where. Excellent. The answer is where. Question number 3. You're ready, right? Question number 3. To find out the reason for something, we usually ask a question that begins with, is it how, is it what, or is it why? Excellent, it's why. To find out the reason. So reason, can you see that keyword here? Yes, the reason. So reason we say in the way sabab, right? To find that reason, we ask why, kive, right? So there was a phone on the floor. So I picked it up and said, dash phone is this? A. Whose? B. Whom? C. Who? Well done. It is whose. Whose phone is this? There was a phone on the floor. So I picked it up and said, whose phone is this? This is the last one. Question number 5. Question number 5. I wasn't listening. Dash did she say? A. How? B. What? C. Why? What's the answer, students? Is it how, or is it what, or is it why? Well done, it's what. What did she say, right? So give your hands. So students, give yourself a big hand. You have done an excellent work here. And now we are moving on to the next. Hello kids. Do you know who I am? This is Tinker Bell from Peter Pan story. Do you remember the fairy? Let's read a scenario with me and answer these 5 W's. Are we ready, students? Before going with the scenario, I'm going to explain about the 5 W's. What? What is a thing or an action? What are you doing? I'm playing football. Who? Who is talking about a person? Who is this? Who is this? This is my sister. When talks about time, day, when. When is your exam? When is your birthday? Where talks about place. There are different places, right? So where is the museum? Museum is near Islamic Center. So we talk about place and we talk about where the place is located. Why is the reason? Why are you worried? Because I lost my cat. And there's a detective here, he's trying to find it for him, right? And sometimes when detectives act like this, we feel confused also, right? So students, make sure to keep in your mind these 5 W's. What, who, why, when, and where. Are we ready for the scenario now? Okay, let me read the scenario for you. Do remember the 5 questions? On Saturday evening, I went to the flower shop with my father and bought flowers for my mom as it was Mother's Day. So, let's answer the questions. Read the scenario and answer the 5 W's. When? Yes, it is on Saturday evening, right? Who? Who went there? Yes, my father and I. What? Bought flowers for mom, right? That's what they did there. Where? They went to the flower shop. Why did they go to flower shop? Because it was Mother's Day. Now do you understand how this scenario works? Actually, why I have taken this one like this is because in future you'll be writing about your events and that time it's you are going to recount some experiences and you have to follow these 5 W's in order to write your first paragraph for the orientation. That's why these 5 W's plays very important role. As you can see from the scenario, it was talking about one person's uh, experience, right? What that person experienced with the father and why they went to experience such a thing. So, all these questions were answered there. So, please do remember, I'm sure you know how to use when, who, what, where, and why. Okay? And also how, right? Now it's the task of the day. Students, are we ready for the task of the day? I'm sure you are ready. You remember, right, the 5 W's. Please don't forget about it. It's very important. WH questions. Write the correct form of question words in the given blanks. Question number 1, dash old are you now? Question number 2, time is it? Question number 3, are you looking gloomy? Question number 4, do you live? Gloomy means not feeling very happy, little bit of sadness is there, upsetness is there. Okay, students? And number 5 is dash is the name of your school. So what you have to do is you have to choose the correct WH question, and when you write the WH question, make sure you capitalize the first letter of the WH question, okay? Because you are starting a question, and when you start the question, it should be capital. And like last week, you have to draw the margin, write these 2 headings, write the questions neatly, and write the answers. Last time also some of you didn't follow what the teacher have said. I told you please make sure that you use the the blue and the red lines that is given on your book and do neat work according to that. But still some of you are skipping the lines, and some of you forgot to write the date, and some of you forgot to draw the margin. And also students, please don't decorate too much also, okay? Just a simple margin is enough. So do send your works to your class teachers. Students, do remember 3A students, you always send it to a formis, right? That's me. But 3B students, you are going to send it to Anthumis or Nozomis. 3C, please do send it to Sumamis. Even though I am teaching you English, your work should be sent to your class teachers, okay? So hope that you will be doing a very neat work and you will be sending these questions correctly. You can get help from your parents, but I would like you to try it on your own. This is very simple and very easy. Thank you, students. Have a nice day. Stay safe. Hope that you will remember the 5 W's that you have learned today and make sure that you use it correctly. Okay? Thank you, students.
DPS TeleClass